Hi, today's video vlog is going to be about Australia. Australia is the country that I live in. It is a funny straight country, a bit like, I'm going to try to draw it. It's sort of circlish, squarish, bit of a weird shape. Anyway, Australia is run by a Prime Minister called Julia Gillard. Julia Gillard was elected last year, I think, and she's a reigning Prime Minister that talks like this. And she talks really weirdly. And in Australia, we have the mainland, and then there's this little bit at the bottom called Tasmania. And Tasmania broke away from the mainland, I think. Anyway, you have to catch a boat over there or a plane. You can't just swim across the river because it's a fast-moving river. I went to Tasmania the other week, and it was an alright place. I caught the boat over the Spirit of Tasmania. One thing that I do have a question about Australia though is it's a free country. And I don't understand how they can go ahead with SOPA or whatever it is, SOPA. If we're a free country, like, don't we have a bit of say at least in it? Oh well, that's apart from it all. Australia, years and years ago, back in, I've forgotten the dates and I haven't been at school for 8 weeks. 1921, something like that. 75, I don't know. 1921. There was a thing called the Immigration Act of 1921, I'm pretty sure it was. And that was also known as the White Australian Policy, or the WAP. Now, the White Australian Policy was to try to keep Australia white without any black people coming in. Very racist of Australia, but that's what they did. Whenever somebody wanted to immigrate to Australia, they'd have to undertake a test called the dictation test. Now, if you were white, you'd be passed this test, you wouldn't have to do it. But everyone else thinks that you do have to do it. If you were black, you'd have to do the test. Now, the test is no more than 50 words, and it's dictation of another language. If you pass that, then you get given the test again in another language, up until you fail. When you fail, you're sent back on the boat and sent back to your home place. You are not accepted into Australia. This went on for quite a few years until it stopped, which was good. I've gotten a lot of information about it. I need to go back to school, to be honest, but, you know. Australia used to be very, very racist. And, sorry about that. And now, it's a country that a lot of people go as a holiday, and it's filled with black people. Australia has become more worldwide and more international known. Sydney hosts all sorts of stuff. It's the main city, and Melbourne's the most livable city in the world. Come to Australia. It's pretty fun. Australia.